Hello Internet, this is David with dubstreasurestore.com. Today I'm with my good friend and associate from scarletoaktree.com, Joel. We're here, apparently, if you're following our Today show on this Memorial Holiday weekend, we were showing you some different tactics, some new feeding materials that are supposed to be a lot better, but it's way more of an advanced level to feed fruit flies to geckos. So if anybody out there has suggestions, please leave us comments on our YouTube video, or we're going to post a blog about this on our site. Leave us comments on our blog. Now, I got calcium powder for this male because he's starting to go through his maturation process and maturing. His testicles are starting to drop essentially, so I'm going to give him some calcium powdered crickets. And look, he's already been looking up at the bag. Ooh, I don't normally put that many in here, but I'm just doing it for the show. I usually do it slowly. Like, see, he's smart. He's smart because he's like actually, sorry about that guys with the camera. He's smart because he was watching me pour them in from the bag. So he's starting to associate my hand with getting food, because I don't handle my geckos anymore. I'm so busy with everything else. I used to hold them every day, and he's kind of turned a little wild. But see, he's on high alert. But sometimes these bright basking lights I have make him go blind. All he's got to do is see that. I just want to show, see, because it's important for you guys to know that the calcium powder increases the marrow in their bones, or increases the strength in their exoskeletal armors, or their especially it gives them much better, brighter coloring in their enigma. But sometimes, see, he acts like he's really hungry. Go ahead and pour those in for me, Joel. Just go ahead and pour like 3 more. So let's flood his tank. Not all of them, but just 3 more. Whoa, try not to get the powder in there like that, bro. My friend is new at this. He doesn't understand, because now I'm going to have to go clean that. And the reason you don't want to ever pour powder in the tank like that, please learn from my lesson, is because if that powder would have gotten into my lizard's eye, it could have caused serious problems. It could have really hurt him. That's why we don't do that, Joel. So be careful next time, guys. That's a good lesson to learn. But you know, collecting pets, especially reptiles, it's a learning process. And now I'm gonna have to go back in there and stress my lizard out to clean that up. But no, see, that's the thing. Sometimes these geckos act like they're starving, and then when you put them in there, they just like to go on the hunt. But this is the peach striped mango, rare enigma. That's why I show a lot of videos of this guy. Even though I think, due to the inline breeding, the breeder I got him from told me what he had to do to get this. Maybe that's why his eyesight is not as good as my big females. See, he misses a lot, poor guy. Let's get an overhead shot. See, I don't know why he's trying to go in that deep little corner. This tank is a really tight tank, tight fitting tank. I don't like that I have to have it so close, but I have to have it like this to get all the necessary stuff in there. Well, since there has not been a lot of action from my lizards today on today's show, we're going to stop here and take a break. But as you can see, the whole point of today's show was talking about getting calcium powder on the crickets, and it'll increase their color, it'll boost their tails fatness level, it'll give them the exact minerals they need, and I believe that it improves their feet, because their feet with their little claws, as you can see, like, see, they take a lot of damage when they go through shedding, because sometimes they bite their toes off. That's why I see that back toe back there that's kind of crooked, because they bite at their toes, and sometimes we'll bite them off and we'll regrow them crooked like that. And that's why, if you're really watching your geckos closely, you can help them shed, let them bask in a little bit of water, or you can get tweezers or do it by hand if they're friendly enough to help peel that skin that they would normally bite their toes off. And that's just another quick lesson, because we're here to give you tips to give you the best experience possible with you and your pet, and make your relationship with them the most memorable as possible. And this is what we really love doing. Like, we love watching these geckos go on the attack, because these are really friendly. Usually leopard geckos are like, I highly recommend as some of the best starter pets. but I've kind of turned mine into be really aggressive. I was gonna breed them, but I stopped because it's just the conditions you have to create is a lot of maintenance, and I like to just watch them be more aggressive fighters, like in their natural element, versus actually just trying to breed them, because breeding is really hard on the females, so we don't do that. And also, as you notice, the geckos in the cage that I had together, they're on calcium sand. That's also why they're bigger too, because when they miss and get a mouthful of sand, they're getting calcium sand that is made and standardized for them to digest. These guys I have on carpet because, like I said, they are a rare enigma, and I think like they're somewhat more blind or more nocturnalized eyesight, and I don't want them, because they were wearing their front of their nose a little bit raw, like missing, digging right into the sand. So that's also why I suggest these carpets that you see that I have, like these brown carpets and these, because this excrement is really easy to clean up off these carpets instead of having to get, you know, all your different kinds of screen scrapers. Here's another more expensive screen scraper for your sand terrariums, and these I can clean the excrement off these and then put the actual carpets in the washing machine with no detergent. Just run them through a hot water cycle and dry them in a dryer. So that is going to be it for today's show on our animal section and pet tips. We might come back later today. It is the Memorial Holiday weekend, and when we come back, we're going to write a blog so people can start to comment on these. Give us any suggestions if you have any help for us on these fruit flies, because this is new for us. See how she was just going in her bowl, she was looking at those fruit flies. Obviously I didn't put enough in there, I don't have enough or something, but I want to start getting them to eat the fruit flies because that's extremely good for their diet. So comment on that, let us know. Continue to follow us at dubstreasurestore.com. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, have a good day. Bye.